I don't think there's any method of prospecting that works very well, but they all work. And the idea is to pick one and stick with it. Whatever method you choose, give it a chance. Don't bounce around. Get so good at what you choose to do that getting referrals becomes as natural as brushing your teeth in the morning. And you can get that good. Begin by positioning yourself to be referable. To make yourself more referable, make sure you bring more value to a relationship than your competitors. Stand out in people's minds because you're added value, not your basic value. We're sort of locked, this whole business is locked in a rhythm of competition, almost prevents us from being different from one another. And the more we try to follow the same path, the less different we become from one another, obviously. And it appears from the outside looking in that we're all offering the same solutions at the same price, same results, same everything. We all look alike to the public. The toughest question you'll ever face is, why should I do business with you versus somebody else? What's your added value? It's hard to come up with a good answer when we don't stand apart from the crowd. The same dilemma exists for wholesalers who don't have the benefit of being number one in performance. How much alike do most wholesalers look to you? It's the same thing. So the best advice I can give you about getting referrals is to make sure you're referable. Your service has to be so good and your culture so unique that people just naturally want you as their advisor. It's all about being different. If everybody's alike and all doing the same thing, nobody can be better than anybody else. Make sure you're better. A 5-star service model can't be overrated. It's huge. If you went to a new restaurant and the food was great but the service was lousy, would you recommend the restaurant to your friends? Of course you wouldn't. Or what if a client finds out that your food is great but the service is lousy? They're not going to refer you to their friends. It's that simple. So a service is one way to be different, so is the ability to be understood. The advisor who can make our business understandable, simple to someone who knows very little about our business will gather more assets and get more referrals than someone that can't do that. In addition to service and plain speaking, passion makes you stand out as well. There are other differentiators, but you get the point. Focus on being a client advocate. Sharpen your relationship building skills. The number of referrals you get is a direct reflection of the strength of client relationships. Be likable, be trustworthy, focus on the client experience. So go back and revisit your referral strategy and make sure you're doing all the little things that make people want to refer you to their friends and associates. You'll know you've arrived when you get referrals without asking. So make the focus of your strategy the fact that you're one of a kind. You cannot be replicated and you cannot be replaced. Nobody does it as well as you. As blogger Bill Taylor of HarvardBusiness.org asks, if you went out of business tomorrow, would anybody really miss you? Let your answer dictate your strategy.